Alrighty then, Sean, Katie, Sean.
It's been a whole of 5 seconds.
Yep. This is episode 7.
Yes.
What happened in the last episode of Attack on Titan?
What didn't happen? What didn't happen? Willie Tiber released an absolute bombshell. He dropped the mic and left, literally because he got eaten by Eren.
Mm-hmm.
He basically said that King Fritz, while yes he did all this terrible stuff, he had kind of created this empire using the Titans, eventually had kind of got sick of it all, wanted just a life of peace, and so he and the Tibers made a deal that they should choose like a warrior, a hero that they can base like a history around, and that he can just go onto Paradise Island and live a life in peace with as many of his people as he can take with him.
Yep.
But he did say that should they declare war, should they try and attack them in any way, that he would retaliate and he would unleash the millions, it said, didn't it?
Tens of millions.
Tens of millions of Titans inside the walls.
Colossal Titans.
Colossal Titans. To destroy the world. And yeah, well, he eventually declared war because obviously he knows that the Founding Titan is no longer being held by someone of royal blood who would be forced to remain peaceful. And at that point Eren literally burst through the building.
Yep.
I still don't know what happened to Reiner and Falco. I'm a little concerned. Not for Reiner so much, Falco. I am concerned for Reiner now, which is something I didn't think I would say. But Falco mainly. He's just like a sweet innocent child. I want to protect him and put him in my pocket.
Yeah. There was a fight between... Well, there was the early skirmish between the Marlians and the... Well, I don't know if you would say the Survey Corps, the people of Paradise. There was also a fight between the Attack Titan, or Eren, and the Warhammer Titan. The Warhammer Titan's a bit unique in that it's almost like a web. It starts off, the person who's the Titan sort of gets encased, and it sort of spreads out into the actual Titan. But Eren got a hold of the spawn, I suppose you would call it. Was just about to bite it when the Jaw Hammer came, the Jaw Titan came, and it looked, for all intents and purposes, that all was lost and Eren was going to be eaten. But Levi decided to show up and raise hell as only he can, really.
Such a cool entrance.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's just such a cool entrance.
Levi doesn't do anything unless it's cool. Literally, even when he's like sighing,
I also love the fact that I imagine they had just a whole meeting about Levi alone. Like, listen, Zeke was just like, listen guys, this is like enemy number 1.
Well, they did. Zeke did say something along those lines, didn't he? He did say that the Titans aren't the only thing you need to be worried about. Oh, it's creepy. What's this now?
Oh, here he comes, here's Zeke.
Zeke? Oh, it is.
Oh, the red eyes. I love how they all have the... Oh. Don't do it. I knew that was coming. I love how all the rest of the Survey Corps had the Thunder Spades, and Levi still has his swords. Because that's all he needs.
Yeah, he doesn't need much more.
He's like... I just imagine someone trying to hand him a bunch and he's like, do you know who I am?
They have to get rid of the car Titan. The car Titan seems like the dangerous one, doesn't it?
Yeah, with the armor.
With the machine gun, yeah. Like, the Jaw Titan doesn't seem nearly as dangerous because it almost seems scared of them. But the car Titan...
The issue with the Jaw Titan is he's really small and can move really quick.
Yeah, but when they were all coming at him there...
He panicked, yeah. But he's... yeah.
Levi's already proven that he can take
Zeke.
That, mind you, that was before Zeke had experienced that.
Mikasa's also there, so I feel like she could do some damage to the jaw or the cart if she could get close enough. Yeah. Although I feel like though her main focus is Eren, and it always has been. I think that's her biggest flaw.
Hmm.
Where's Armin? Now that is like that's question, like that levels the playing field a bit.
Yeah.
Just a tad.
Remember as well though how they described the Colossi, it's essentially like a nuke going off, isn't it? I doubt they'd want to use
assault. Oh, is that him?
They look like armoured hands.
Yeah. Oh, there. Okay. Thank God. Thank God, Falco.
Oh dear. Has he got the Padme syndrome?
Just given up. Look at his face. It's like started to transform into the jaw, isn't it?
Don't be stupid. Ugh.
God.
You're gross.
Okay.
Actually, the thing, these are probably more used to. Probably more.
So why would you expose yourself like that?
These would probably be better at fighting as a team.
Is it retransform? Oh. Oh, dear me.
Because he's got. Hey, whoa!
Language.
Because he's not just one Titan, kids. Imagine if they had the entire Marley army in one place. No. What would you do there? You drop the nuke on them? Oh! Yeah.
I love how even he admits he's like, yeah, I don't care what you do, kids.
Look after me.
Yes. God, he's got some long arms. Like, that's just creepy looking.
It's making it seem like the Survey Corps are trapped here. I think Armin's...
The fact he's watching is like the clock is like
all their reinforcements are coming from the same place. So what if they just nuke it? Oh my bloody god, it is. It's
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, and they were so cocky.
Yeah.
Oh, they were so cocky.
Is that you were saying about being...
Did they just forget?
Oh! You weren't watching! You weren't watching, kid!
Oh, look at them.
Yeah, now you're crapping yourselves.
You had one job, Parkour. Come on.
Did they get him? What happens if one of them eats him?
I don't even want to think about
who do you get to eat him? Do you get Eren to eat him, or do you get Armin to eat him? If Armin eats him, he's the Colossal and the Beast.
Oh, there she is.
Oh.
Yes, lass.
Oh.
God, right in between the eyes.
Sasha, stop being badass, you little badass. Do you remember when she was Potato Girl?
Huh?
Do you remember when she was just Potato Girl?
She's still Potato Girl to me. Oh. Calm down. Calm down.
Christ.
Oh.
Get away from me. God.
Oh.
Oh.
He's gonna.
Jaw Titan can get through the crystals.
Is he gonna use him to open the crystal?
Oh, that he's must be priority now. If they can eat him, they can open all the crystals.
He's just trying to eat them all, isn't he? Oh my god. This is like what they did against those people. They dropped a bunch of titans on them, didn't they?
That would be the next part of Bertolt and Reiner's plan. All the titans.
Oh, this isn't even theirs. This is Paradise. Oh, there she is.
If they've got claws on them, then maybe that's all Eren needs.
Maybe he's just gonna use them to open up the crystal.
Like a bottle opener. Get his jaw.
He just pours it out. Oh no. Oh, he is and all.
Oh.
Oh, he's just ripping his arms off.
Oh, it is! He's just gonna.
Oh, bless her. We don't even like really know who she is. She's probably a really nice lady. Oh no. What if he eats it the first though?
It is. I hope someone's watching him.
She's watching him? Oh no.
This is like the opposite. You know when they rip someone's head off when they do that thing? This is like the opposite. They're shutting his head.
Oh!
Oh! Oh! What?
Oh.
At what point are the Marleyans going to enter this war? Because they've lost everyone. Hurry up and do it if you. Why do they always take so long to bite them?
Throwback. Ooh.
That's different.
He looks different. Oh, different he looks.
That was very. Yeah,
Jeez.
so a lot happened there. This war almost ended almost instantly just then.
Wow. Okay, so now Eren's got the Warhammer Titan, which is a huge deal.
Yep.
A huge deal.
Yep. But how's that going to impact the way he uses the others?
I think it's just going to add to it. Now you can just start, you know, like flicking out swords and stuff.
Zeke
just got offed like straight away. Like a part of me even thinks if he was even trying. Like he just, I mean, come on, Zeke.
I know.
Come on.
I love how the pair of them, Pieck and Galliard, were like, right, our only job is to protect Zeke. Instantly, Levi gets him.
Gone.
But mind you, they did just have their heads blown off by Armin nuking half the city.
Because they obviously didn't. I guess it makes sense because they didn't physically see it, but you'd think they would have assumed that someone would have eaten Bertolt, because Zeke even said goodbye, Bertolt, this is the end for you.
Yeah.
You'd assume that they would have gone, okay, worst case scenario, someone has eaten the colossal.
It's strange that they had essentially a contingency plan for Levi, but didn't have one for the Colossal Titan.
Yeah.
That shows you that these people thought Levi was the most dangerous out of all of them.
I mean, I don't
like,
disagree.
You know, as far as extra goes, Levi is
yeah.
He's up there.
I love how like is they gonna hold like protect like espionage just to protect him from one person. That's just so funny. Oh no.
Yeah. Alright, let's watch. Episode 8.
God, this is a callback.
It's like round what, 3?
Oh.
I wonder if he's going to use his new powers. So they didn't lose Galliard.
I'm sorry, Reinhardt woke up, had a costume change, and was like, okay, and nap.
He must have expended a lot of energy protecting Falco. So this must have been approved by some higher up, because this is quite an elaborate plan. Founder attack.
Founder.
Warhammer.
3. Yeah, I guess 3 Titans.
He could have had 4 if he just bloody hurried up and nibbled on Galliard.
Nibbled on Galliard. I wonder why Emir's jaw Titan didn't look like.
But they've also got Zeke.
And well, God knows where Zeke is.
Well, if he's with Levi, then he's pretty much dead, isn't he?
Oh God.
But if they attack the port, right? What's to say they don't have that injection that turns people into Titans? You know how people have been saying that like Eldians can turn into Titans if they get injected with that
Pure
stuff?
Titans, yeah.
Not like the shifters, like the 9 shifters, but like they get turned into Titans. What's to say that they don't have that? Give it to someone like Levi and have him eat Zeke. Then not only have you got the most dangerous warrior that Paradise has, but he's also the Beast Titan.
I mean, because at this point, Eren is literally just collecting Titans like Infinity Stones.
I know. He's just like...
He's just adding one more to the list every time.
I know what it's like to lose.
Yeah.
Beast.
He is... I mean, that's quite a good parallel, actually, isn't it? Oh, dear me.
He is just collecting Titan powers.
How long has it been since we've seen each other? It makes it seem like it's been ages. Like years.
I don't know if it's that or if it's
The
these two have these two have changed. I don't think even just their attacks. Even before their attacks, Eren seemed like he changed.
Yeah, there's something else.
Maybe he went ahead. I know, like 6 deaths. What?
Eldian Empire.
Whoa. Chill out, kids.
Just simmer it down. Oh. Oh, Connie.
Well, it's plain to see that Connie hasn't changed all that much.
He's just grown taller, that's it.
And neither has John.
Now you know how it feels, kid. It's really sad and everything, I agree, but
I know.
they did the same thing to them.
Did they kill Zeke though? You would think. I think Falco may be the bridge. It's actually sad to see what became of Reiner in the end as well. Essentially gave up. Almost like him going.
No, because he's like... Yeah. He's like the Mikasa, you can't help but follow her, can he?
He's gonna go with her.
He's gone with her.
What's their plan? They're right at the back.
Oh my god!
Sasha! Sasha! I said that first.
Jeez, they're not holding back.
be fair, I mean, I know they're kids and everything, but she did just shoot Sasha.
Oh God. One of Zeke's followers.
Zeke was behind it. Is that? They just said they were taking him to the person who was behind it.
You're joking.
What?
As if he would work with them? That seems so weird. That's right!
Him?
Oh my God.
So
we can now use the full power of the Titan with Zeke.
But... So what's Zeke's motivation? What's his motivation?
Oh, Connie.
That's our first real big loss of season 4.
No, jeez. We just started as well. What they're playing at?
Not about. It's episode 8.
In retrospect, it's only just started. There's going to be a third part. I'm just... So, it made it seem like Zeke had this plan.
Zeke's
But
yeah.
Eren forced them into it. Is that what they were saying?
He forced the survey corps into it.
Right. So it was like, okay, we have this contingency should something happen.
It's almost like
should
Zeke and Eren
have constructed this plan.
Eren got the survey corps involved.
Because they said it was like they played the hostage, so it was like he wasn't actually in any danger. He just did that to get the plan going.
Yeah. So everything that we just watched, all 8 episodes of that of this season that we've watched so far, was Zeke and Eren's plan to get both the Founding Titan and the Founding Titan. What?
The
Founding
Warhammer Titan.
The Warhammer Titan, yeah.
So it's curious because. So I wonder if. I mean, I don't know. The only thing I can think of is if Grisha actually did like kind of radicalize Zeke into believing the real like his version of the.
It's strange, isn't it? It's either that Zeke went so far undercover that he even gave up his dad and his mum as a sign of sort of
as a child
to gain the ultimate trust, essentially.
Yeah.
Or
maybe that was the plan, though.
Or maybe he's changed. Maybe he has changed.
Yeah. Or maybe that was the plan that Grisha had. Maybe the plan was, or maybe not Grisha. Maybe the owl. Maybe he orchestrated this whole thing. You know. I can't be the inside guy anymore. We need a new one who will last longer. Who also just so happens to be someone of royal blood.
Yeah.
But that's insane now because now they can, if Zeke's transformed, if they're both transformed, Eren can use the Founding Titan properly. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
What would that even mean?
I don't know that that's what they're gonna do. My first thought, and I know this is my default now. My first thought is that Eren's gonna eat Zeke.
But it made it seem like they were working together though.
But Zeke's only got a limited amount of time left. They were planning on giving it to Colt anyway. Well, but if Eren eats him, will he be able to access it?
No, I don't think so because he still wouldn't have royal blood.
Yeah, he'll not have royal blood, will he? So maybe he needs Zeke alive,
but
or maybe they're gonna give the Beast Titan to Historia. Yeah.
But Eren said he didn't want her to take it. The whole reason he didn't tell him about the royal blood thing was that
because they didn't want to
force her into it. They wanted to protect her. But it makes it seem like, because Zeke actually said it out loud, it makes it seem like they already know at this point. Like, you might have told them. And if that's the case, have they already? Was that a part of the arrangement? Is he going to just?
So then what's the goal? What's the goal that they've been after this
To liberate Paradise Island. But that's going to be difficult now, though, because there's going to be a lot of people in the outside world that are aware of what just happened.
And they've got anti-Titan weaponry.
Uh-huh.
And it's also really awkward as well, because although it's probably good for Eren, they're essentially... What's the word? He's got 3 of the Titans, 3 of their main weapons against the rest of the world, and it's all in one person as opposed to being in 3 people acting as a squad. So we don't know if it's going to be better with him having all 3 or if it's going to be worse off.
That's the thing. I wonder if it is like you said, like maybe there's a reason he's collecting them.
Yeah, but the other thing is as well, my main thing at the minute is why are they so desperate to get the 2 of them together? Is the plan to just destroy the walls and unleash 10 million
Surely not.
Colossal Titans onto there?
Surely not. The thing, I don't know. He says to liberate.
What else would the
Eldia, didn't he? That's what he said. So it's like, maybe they're gonna try and.
I suppose it depends.
Maybe it's more like a threat. They're like, okay, so they're gonna announce it. Okay, fair enough. Eren isn't royal blood, but Zeke is. Here's what actually happened. You know, the Willy Tiber declared war. They had no choice. He is like all of the secrets. He is everything.
I suppose their motivation depends on Zeke's mind frame at the minute.
Yeah, like what's his goal?
Yeah, like if he's still with the Marlians in a sense, then it could just be something sort of like espionage or something like that. But if it's that he ultimately he was double agent and being a double agent that whole time. Well,
he did. I mean,
a triple agent.
Maybe it's something to do with Eren, because he did say he would be back to save Eren, didn't he, or something like that in the last season. Maybe it's just Eren. Maybe it's like he's lost all of his family. It's like he gave his parents up. His granddad went mad because of it. Maybe it's just he's trying to help Eren. He only cares about Eren. Is his family.
Well, technically they're stepbrothers, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So maybe it's more of a personal thing rather than like actually he wants to do this.
I think this series is going to hurt our brains.
It already has, actually. Like I feel like I'm like on the cusp of a headache.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was us reacting to episode 8. I think that's us halfway through the first part of.
No, and Sasha, God, Gabi, why?
Yeah.
Gabi is like has been so radicalized, and it's really sad.
She's essentially the third Reiner and Eren. She literally said exactly the same thing that Eren said. That she's going to kill them all. That's
the thing. It's like they're the same. Not even just the fact that they were all Eldians, but the fact that they were both trapped and they're both, like been subjugated, and they're both like
products of what's happened around them.
Paradise Island had the memories wiped. They didn't know anything. They've just been like radicalized and just brainwashed essentially into this idea of the Paradise Island Eldians. So it's like it's sad. They're both fighting each other and killing each other when, like you say, if they just sat down and had a conversation, they'd probably find some similarities,
Yeah. Yeah, like the video, subscribe, ding the bell to be notified when we upload. We upload every day. Anything else you want to say?
I don't want to say that I hate Gabi. But I definitely dislike the fact that she killed Sasha.
Yeah. As much sort of character building that it's done.
Yeah.
As much character building as it's done in the last 8 episodes for Gabi, we had a lot more time with Sasha, and I really felt like it hurt when she died there. I felt sorry for Connie and John as well.
Connie literally just did a group hug, and they were like, "Yeah, you guys mean a lot to me." Like, poor Connie.
I know. And
they better do some making up for Gabi. Is all I'm saying. It better be worth it. You know what I mean?
Another big upsetting part about it was Flock and all of his little gang of sort of supremacists or whatever you want to call them. Now we're all celebrating their epicness, and she heard something. She was telling them she could hear something happening, and John was trying to tell them to shut up and listen. And then
Had they just kept the gobs, I swear to God, that flock. I know everyone's like, oh, but like he's great, like he'll get like a.
Yeah.
I just want to get his head and just shake it and be
him
like.
And Gabi are who I blame for Sasha being dead.
And Falco, he didn't deserve to be beaten up. He was just trying to help. He was just trying to protect Gabi. He's just trying to be a good guy. Like, Gabi and Connie are one and the same. They need to be protected.
Gabi and Connie, Falco and Connie.
Falco and Connie. Yeah, not Gabi. Falco and Connie need to be protected.
Yeah, this is going to hurt our brains. Thank you for watching.
I need to go to sleep. I can't do anymore.
I think I need a wash. I need to wash myself. I don't know. I feel like I need to scrub myself.
I need to know.